Phins in the bin, baby. Cowboys, year of the cow. Let's do it, Jimmy.
Mate, year of the fucking cow. You're dead set right.
Mate, they were the most impressive team in the competition.
Cows winning the comp.
They're winning the comp. I'm dressed up as a cowboy.
How good?
I'm feeling it. I think they can get it done, Jim. Third year syndrome's not a thing.
It's not a thing.
So they're going to get it
Mate,
done.
we're a fucking top 4 team. We're going to win the comp.
I'm on the bandwagon. As promised, if Dolphins lost, I'd have to dress up as a cowboy. I will not be dressing up as a dragon when Dolphins lose again this week. But here it is.
Dolphins rolled you twice now.
Yeah, they're in the bin for good. Fins in the bin, fins down,
Phins
whatever
in the
you
sea?
want.
No more.
They're done. They're on land. They can't swim on land. They're done.
So you're never backing them ever again.
Well, they haven't lost in round 2. So I might have to back them. We'll have to see. We'll have to see when we do our tips.
Okay.
Well, that leads us into our first headline of the day. Cowboys with an impressive win over the Dragons. Their youngsters jumping in and shining. Jimmy, you touched on it last week. Labert was your player to watch.
Yes. Saki Labor. Ultra impressive. That fucking try, that first one.
Yep.
That broke me. Off the bat, that dummy with the flick pass.
dummy.
Like, Hammer, man. If Hammer just went to him, the other guy had the support player tackled.
He did.
It killed me.
Yeah. I think it was like Chad Townsend backing up on the
Yeah.
side.
And someone just like tackled him.
Yeah.
And then they scored again, the Dolphins, 6-all.
6-all.
Flegler. Mm-hmm. And then Cowboys scored, soft try, Dearden through the middle.
Yep.
And then they just, from then it was game over.
And we just were running
That was
downhill
it.
after
And that like broke me. I had to turn it off. I was getting
didn't watch?
I was getting so many messages like, "Where's the suit? Get the suit ready.
Yeah.
You're an idiot. Why do you think Dolphins will win?"
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'm an idiot. They had nothing.
Mate, you said
They had nothing.
Sarko was going to outscore the Cowboys.
Well, I thought
Final
I
score
didn't
was
expect the
45
Cowboys to play that good.
45-12.
Well, the stats lied to me, okay?
They did.
So I won't be doing that again. I'll probably have to do it next round 1A.
Yep.
But we'll be laying
I
the
think
Dolphins.
it's an ongoing thing.
Yeah, I'll just keep going. It's the round 1 curse.
Yep.
So whoever the Dolphins play, you'll just
Yeah.
dress up as a...
Pretty much. I'll have to choose if I want to back them or not.
Yeah, okay.
But whatever I back, please do the opposite.
Yeah, I like it. I like the Cowboys. They impressed me with their attack, both sides in attack. Holmes damaging on the left, Labert on the right, and then you throw in the back rowers. Both of them can score a try, which they did.
Nanai, yeah.
And then Tryfecta coming off the bench.
Yep.
Dolphins are going to play a big contract.
Just
for
quietly,
Tryfecta.
on that Lukey try, what was Hammer doing?
I don't know.
Why did he not jump on it? He tried to kick it
Yeah.
when the ball was coming to him in his own end.
He was gun shy after that. He didn't want to
That
touch
could be
it. He didn't
like
want
the
to touch the ball.
cast moment of the week. I know we don't do it anymore, but I feel like
Maybe
he
we
should
should
just
bring
get
it
it.
back, the cast character.
I feel like he will get it for that try.
No,
assist.
you'd probably get it first.
Yeah,
and
you're
foremost.
definitely
reckon?
yeah.
I think
Lock.
his was worse.
I don't know.
No.
I had no control over the Dolphins'
You said a
performance.
He
Sarko
said
would
Osaka was
beat
going to outscore the Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Well, I thought Herbie would fucking do something on that right. He didn't even get the
Mate,
ball.
Holmes had him locked up.
Yeah, Holmes did have him locked up. But Holmes was good, especially out of his own end.
Mate, his
The
carries.
way he just runs onto the ball full pelt out of his own end,
Yeah.
no matter what minute it
like
is.
back like behind the ruck, like
Oh, mate.
wide forwards.
Fucking
Whew.
insane.
Yeah.
So if you're Bennett, what changes would you make for next week for the Dolphins?
Well, Lemuelu's out, so I
Yep.
put Aiken at second row to replace him.
Yep.
So I think Aiken needs to be in there.
Avarillo needs to get
They
in
need
there.
someone who can punch through the line.
They said- yeah.
Maybe Avo over Tessie.
Yep.
And then I'll put J Wall on the bench for someone like Plath or something.
What about the halves? Any changes to the halves?
Halves, I'd probably give him one more week. Then you got young Katoa sniffing.
Katoa's knocking on the door.
Yeah, he's sniffing, but Bennett
Yeah.
says he has a lot to work on, so we'll have to see with that. But Bennett's a bit stubborn, so I don't know if he'll make changes this week.
You reckon we keep it one more
I think
week?
he might keep it. We'll see today, Team List Tuesday.
We will. Yes.
For those who don't know why we're recording on a Monday
Yeah.
instead of a Tuesday, and usually you release Wednesday, it's because we're going to Fred again. Isn't that
again.
right, Mick?
And again.
And again,
And again.
and again.
And again.
So fucking pumped for that. So you get the podcast a day early. How good's
good's that?
But we
Extra-
don't have team lists, so bear that in mind.
Yeah. So other news, Dolphins, like I said before, join race for Tryfecta.
Yeah.
You scared of losing him?
I am scared. I'm a big fan of Tryfecta. So, yeah, I'm hoping he stays. But I think the article, states, we've got Luke and Nanai. So, he's going to have to bide his time sort of on the bench until, maybe an injury or if one of them leaves. But
Origin time will come around, and I or Lukey should get selected.
Yeah,
So,
so
you'll still see.
he'll get a crack there. But, yeah, they're saying that there's going to be some sort of domino effect. If we lose Tryfecta, we're going to get Jack Howarth from Melbourne.
Yep.
And then Melbourne are going to get Steph from Tigers.
Big Steph.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. But Dragons signing all your second rollers. What's doing there? They got Luch, Now they want Finafiaki. Who's next? Going to steal Luke?
The Dolphins want
Dragons,
Finafiaki.
Oh, this is Dolphins.
The Dragons want Lukey. They wanted Lukey.
Oh, the Dragons wanted Luke.
They wanted Lukey as well.
Oh, there's a lot going on there. Stay tuned for that.
Yeah, 100%.
And the Melbourne Storm defeat Penrith Panthers on the Friday night. Big game.
Stats don't lie.
Incredible.
I can't believe it. Melbourne Storm now are 23 years consecutive round one winners.
They don't lie, the stats.
Well, Mick, you tipped Storm on the podcast, and then I said if Munster was to be ruled out, you said you go Panthers. Did you end up changing your tip to Panthers?
I did on my own tipping, but that's impressive. Without Munster to win there.
To keeping him to nil.
They didn't score.
It was just incredible. But Panthers were without Mitch Kenny Sorensen. 2 players would have made a difference, maybe, but still, Melbourne had Munster out.
Yeah, it was pretty frustrating watching Panthers. They didn't look themselves. They didn't look fluid at all. I don't know, man.
They did this last year.
They'll take a bit of time and they'll be back to their best.
They lost round 1 and then
they lost the World Club Challenge too.
Once they got on that roll, it's
not a stress for them at all. I was impressed with Taylor May coming back from an ACL injury. Normally players go backwards when they come back, but he's gone better, especially
he looked faster
in the centres as well. So he did 14 runs, 157 meters, 7 tackle busts, and according to NRL, 2 line breaks.
Yeah, they had trouble containing him, like the Melbourne.
Yeah,
defense.
the one where he burned Warbrick from centre, he ran around him. He looked very fast, and he looks big now as well. He's put on size.
Big, strong, yeah.
But I just got a little stat on that little 0 points from Penrith. No team has ever won the comp after not scoring a point in round 1.
Wow.
There you go.
So there you go. There's always a first time for everything.
Wow.
So they could do it.
So Melbourne in your top 4 this year, just going off what you saw round 1, or are you jury's still out?
Jury's probably still out. It's only been 1 game, but it's good signs for them. Look, they'll make the 8 100% guaranteed.
Yep.
I can't see them missing the 8. Whether they make top 4, they'll be there or thereabouts, like they are. Every year.
I think so. Yeah, top 8 is probably a lock for him. And will this be Bellamy's last year? I know he keeps teasing with the idea and says, "Oh, this is going to be my last year," but I reckon he's hanging on for that premiership. He just wants one more, and he'll retire. When that comes, he's just probably unlucky that he's coming up against a Penrith team. That's probably too good. Other news: Tigers moved to outright wooden spoon favourites after Dragons' dominant performance over the Tigers.
I told you the Dragons won't get the spoon. There was something I saw in that Tigers trial where I was like, they're pretty good. I didn't tip them because I didn't think they'd be that good. But Hunt was impressive. Sloan looks like he cleaned up a few of his areas that he had to improve on.
So filthy myself, eh?
Oh, because you called it that the Titans squad wasn't strong.
I said the Dragons are going to win, and I still tipped the Titans.
I tipped Dragons. I was copping shit from Mick. BKR, Clarkey, all the Titans diehards. I was saying it's not too late to change. I'm sorry, that Titans team without Fafita, and they're still working out their spine, especially
and Jaden Campbell was out as well. Foreign ruled out late.
It didn't impress me. So, yeah. Sloan, Lomax, Flanagan, and Hunt were all very impressive.
Yeah,
Lomax was very good. He was actually in our poll for Player of the Week. He got close, but we gave it to the fans voted Labour. So,
do you see that they're giving him until round 4?
Lomax,
and then he can. I guess they can start negotiating a.
Yeah, I guess if he doesn't want to be on the wing.
Trying to get that Union player.
Yeah, I saw that.
Jordan Pataya.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, not bad. That's a Dragons move.
Yeah.
But remember, before we go on with anything, it's only round 1.
It is.
It is. There were so many upsets. It always happens round 1.
It's a weird round.
Things will fix out. People are already ruling out Penrith because they lost round 1. Just relax.
You can't rule out anyone. You can't lock anyone in just because it's round 1.
Yeah.
You know,
other than the Cowboys.
Raiders had a good win, but are you going to lock them in top 8? No, you got to wait.
So let's get into round 1. Who was your team that impressed you most, Jimmy?
Team that impressed me the most was, we spoke about Melbourne. Good defensively. I think it was probably one of the best defensive games I've seen in a while.
Goal line defense was cool.
Especially from Melbourne. Their attack probably wasn't flash, but they did enough, obviously, with that kick to Coates and the tap back for the try. But yeah, Bellamy, he's just got a knack of getting his team right for round 1. A 3-time champion didn't score a point against them. Yeah. So, fair effort for Melbourne, and I was really impressed by that.
That was probably the most shocking result. Keeping Penrith to 0, definitely. So,
Didn't expect that.
They were high on my list as well.
Yeah.
But I have gone the Raiders because I got to put my hand up. I put them down to make the bottom 4 this year.
You did.
That was my rough call, but every time people write Raiders off, they just seem to fucking win these gutsy games when no one thinks they can win. I've
No
had
one gave
I've
him
had
a
a look
chance,
again
eh?
at their forward pack.
Strong.
They've got good forwards, man.
Yeah, they do.
Tarpany, Papali'i. They got Hosking now. Hudson Young.
Smithies
was very good. Horsburgh to come back. Whitehead to come back.
Yeah.
So-
Gula, Mariota, yeah.
I think they're a team that will cause a lot of upsets this year.
But I still
And
don't see him
very
making the top
impressive.
8.
I'm not going to put him in the top 8. There's a lot of good teams, but far out, man. Like, they're a tough side, and they're awkward to play. Very awkward, their whole game style.
Yeah.
So well done, Ricky and Raiders.
My team that impressed me the most, I touched on before, the Cowboys. Only thing I'll say about the Cowboys is I want to see when they come up against a very good forward pack. I don't see your go forward in the middle as much as the other top 8 teams that we had there. I think you're lacking a few middles. Your edges are sweet, front rowers, and your bitty bench.
Hey, Mick, I think you've got it wrong here. It's the year of the cow. We're winning the comp, baby.
We are winning.
Did
the
you
comp.
watch that game against Dolphins?
Dolphins don't have a forward pack, unfortunately.
Well, they had Flegler, and that's
had
it.
Flegler.
Flegler.
And that's it. We just
Case proven. My player that impressed me the most this week, speaking of forwards, was Adam Fanua-Blake. Didn't miss a beat from his impressive season last year. Was unlucky to probably not get man of the match. I think probably just the result, losing it, probably didn't swing in his way. But
just on that, Mick. How did Hines get 6 points from the Dally M system?
I don't know.
No comment.
Is it, no comment.
He did 12 runs or something for like 59 meters, 20 tackles,
Made a few try savers.
400 kick meters, 2 offloads. That's it.
It wasn't like his best game.
No.
His standard, Nico
Like
standard.
AFB was better. I think Talakai was great out of his own ends. Put a few tries on. Mate, I don't know. The system's
know.
flawed, but that
Don't
could be
know.
a whole podcast to itself.
It's a flawed system. Tom Dorovic picking up 6 as well.
as well, yeah. That was cast.
Back to what I was talking about, Fanua-Blake.
Yeah.
So his stats were good enough to play for a fullback. Listen to this, right? 1
Crazy.
try, 22 runs, 220 meters, 61 post-contact meters, 6 tackle busts, 2 line breaks.
Yeah.
So that's fullback stats, and then
He's
you
just
throw
a
in
beast,
23
eh?
tackles.
Yeah, and he did it against his future team as well. He wanted to make a statement.
Yep.
And he fucking did. He's a beast.
Sharks are licking their lips.
Top two front row, I reckon.
Yeah.
Interchangeable with Haas on his day, but
Yep.
Haas
Yeah,
is the
he's
best.
definitely up there.
Yes.
Morgan Smithies for me.
You go on Smithies.
Yeah, I think off, NRL debut was probably a pretty good debut in the NRL. Got through plenty of work in the middle. Probably would have played 80 if he didn't get HIA'd. Got through plenty of work, like I said. So I think he's going to be quite the workhorse for Sticky and the Raiders. And I think he'll play big minutes this year.
Yeah, it
especially
didn't
in
look
that
like
middle.
he was getting tired either.
Nah.
He
Just
can work all day for you.
Yeah.
And they keep doing it, getting these guys from England. And they're
Ricky
just
knows.
tough nuts, great players.
Sticky nose.
Maybe a Bateman 2.0.
Yeah, could be.
You never know, but he
Could
did
be.
look good. I've gone Bryce Cartwright. The Carty party's back, boys. I'm going to it. Are you guys going to the Carty party?
Mate, fucking looks good.
I'm in the
He
party.
looks good. The offloads look good. He's damaging, and what I liked about him, he looked aggressive. First tackle of the game, he got Taff. He pumped him.
Yeah.
Ball came free. He was
Forced an error.
he was looking aggro and aggressive. You don't usually see that from Carty. So it looks like I know he played
We
good
saw a
last
glimpse
year.
of it last year.
Yeah, but
he was back to
I
his
think
best.
this year he's really stepping it up a notch. I think he can carry that through.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked very good.
I like it. And he's keeping someone like Madison out of the team. So
Yeah.
it shows you the quality of a player.
Mate,
He's
Arthur will never play Maddo starting.
never?
He would rather play anyone, Ogden, anyone besides
Ogden.
him. He will play anyone
Is he
besides
still at
Maddo.
Para Ogden?
Like, if there's so many injuries, he just
Yeah.
loves Maddo off the bench.
Loves him.
So-
And he only played 32 minutes, Matto. So obviously not that
Yeah,
much.
he took him off as well, so weird.
Not that much. So yeah, that's round 1. Let's move on to round 2, and it's of course sponsored by TBC Live. Predict, banter, and win. So plenty of action in round 1. Plenty of users. Thanks to everyone that signed up. If you missed out, don't worry. Round 2 is just around the corner. There's 8 games this week, all in one
Yes,
weekend.
we're finally
Yeah.
back to 8 games.
Not split
Huge.
over 2. So,
Huge.
Yeah, plenty of games for you and your mates to make some predictions this
A
weekend.
lot of points to be won. Going to get a
It's
lot of
loads
tokens this
fun.
week.
Yeah, it's loads of fun. TBC Live. If you're not already signed up, make sure you do. Like, do you ever feel, when the game starts, right, and SuperCoach locked out, you can't do anything with your team?
There's nothing to do.
There's nothing to do.
You can't bet. You can't do SuperCoach. Your
Can't do
tips are
anything.
locked out.
Yep.
I just
That's-
sit there and watch the game and stress about my players.
Exactly. But that's where TBC Live obviously jumps in. It's an app crafted for all NRL lovers to predict those pivotal in-game live moments.
Yeah. The thing I love about it is sometimes in the games you sense what's going to happen. So for example, this weekend or Thursday night, Broncos drop the ball on the line and you're like, I think Trell's going to lift here and take the ball.
Yeah.
and
You
just-
feel the momentum
You
swing.
feel it, and you sense something. You're like, okay, Trell's
reckon
going to
this is
score.
gonna happen.
You
Yeah.
can predict Latrell Mitchell will score in the next 3 minutes.
Try to make a line break.
Do whatever.
Yeah.
Latrell to make 3 tackle breaks, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
You can put it up. You can gain points. Your friends can gain points. You can gain bragging rights, and you're in the game. You feel like you're pretty much like a coach or like a analyst. I don't know, but it's something to do in game, and
You're not just a spectator anymore.
No.
I think that's the main
Like
thing.
you're in the thick of it.
You're
right?
right.
That's it. Exactly.
And
So
the best part is it's purely made for rugby league fans and
Yeah.
ones that want to enhance their experience. And the app's getting better and better each week. So if you want to
100%.
get in on the action with us and join plenty of other content creators, you got Trademark Sports on there, BKR Sport, you got Random Stats Guy.
Lockie's NRL, he's
been going very
killing
good.
it.
Yeah.
He's loving
He's
it.
cracked when it comes to predictions.
Yeah.
He got like over 1,600 points.
Oh, yeah.
Did he
it's
win?
Cracked.
He killed it, and it was only like 6 games worth or something.
And there's
Yeah,
weekly
wow.
prizes to be won each week. I think they do NRL vouchers. It changes each week, but for now, I think it's going to stay as an NRL voucher. So,
So I think the winner got $100
Wow.
for a merch voucher. So
Yeah.
how
know
good's
what?
that?
Pretty handy.
Buy a
it's
jersey.
a free app.
Buy Cowboys gear if you want age. Jump
yeah,
on the
I'll get a
bandwagon.
Cowboys jersey
Yeah.
for sure.
And remember, it's absolutely free and open to all ages. So download TBC Live using the Apple App Store or Google Play Store, but we'll make it easy for you. We'll put in the link in the episode description and also in our bio on all the social medias. So let's get into round 2.
Round 1. I
Round
wish
1.
I could go back to round 1.
Yeah, let's do
and
it.
change all my fucking tips. I got
yeah.
one right.
Yeah, so obviously we're recording this on a Monday night, so team lists aren't out, so we don't know updated. So we're just going to go off form over the weekend, I guess.
Yeah.
And the stats, Mick.
And stats.
And stats,
And
of course.
stats. So Broncos versus Rabbitohs. Age, who are you going?
Well, it's obviously going to be the Rabbitohs. I think it's criminal that we are outsiders and by a long margin. I think we saw that when that first 50 minutes, when Trell was playing very good, he can dominate a game. So I know it's in Suncorp. We have a good record in Suncorp in the last 4 there. So that's not an issue. And obviously I go over South, so I'll be backing him in. Mick?
I'm going to back you in. I'm going to go Rabbitohs. I'm giving them another chance.
Wow.
It's no tough ask. It's no easy task going up to Brisbane and trying to win away,
Yeah.
especially coming off a loss. But Rabbitohs, again, they show that they can put the points on when it matters. So just the defense, get the defense sorted, and but it's going to be a big ask going up there against Payne Haas through the middle, Carty, and someone like Reece Walsh at the back that's unpredictable.
Yeah.
You got Cowboy there, natural athlete. So it's going to be tough.
I'm going Rabbitohs just. Jimmy?
I'm going to go Brisbane. Sorry, boys.
Oh, big surprise here.
I'm going to go Brizzy. They were, I don't think they could have played any worse than they did round 1. They've got plenty of points in them if they obviously get it right. And judging off, South's round 1, they conceded over 30 points. If Brisbane are on, mate, it's worrying signs for South Sydney.
I think that's the question, if they're on.
If they're on.
They have 2 weeks to fix
Back at
everything that
home.
happened in Vegas.
Yeah.
Do you reckon that's enough time?
Think
Are they going to
so.
click?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay, we'll see.
Kevy will get
Sharks versus the Bulldogs.
Oh, we did say it's the year of the dog, didn't we? But after
Yeah.
that performance, I thought, I'm going to tip Para. Para have a good record, but Dogs didn't look good. Defensive issues again. That was their main concern. We spoke to Karaz. He said that was their main focus over the off-season, like fix their defense, refine the system, everyone buying in, but it just wasn't good, the defense. And the attack
Yeah.
didn't really help because they didn't have the ball.
Yeah, from what I saw, they didn't look very good in defence. Even in attack, they were pretty poor in attack, to be fair.
They got 6 debutants debut. Sorry, 6 people make
I
their
think
Bulldogs
it was 7.
debut.
It was 7, yeah. 7
Wow.
people.
Yeah.
So
you
it's
know,
hard
like,
to, no chemistry.
Obviously, it would
It's a
take
lot.
time.
It's too many. They got to gel, and I didn't see it happening
And
straight away.
I think they're going to have Tracy in as well, so that's another one this weekend. So
Yeah, wow.
they're going to take time to gel, but the Sharks have won 6 of the last 6 games. So 6 in a row against Dogs,
Yep.
Yeah.
all by 6 points or more.
Wow,
Yeah.
okay.
So if you're looking to have a little dabble, I'll be taking -5.5 if it's on option.
I'll be going Sharks for this fixture.
Yeah, Sharkies back at home.
Sharkies.
Panthers versus Eagles, Battle of the West. I'm going to go Penrith here. Even though they lost, Para impressive winners. They were close to my impressive team of the week. I'm going off a Penrith bounce back here. I think they showed enough against the Storm. Everyone underestimates how good Storm are round 1 sometimes.
Yep.
Even when the odds are against them, Penrith still
Even when you know the record.
Even when you know the record, you still tip against them. So,
Yeah.
like you two did. So, I'm going to go Penrith, and I think they came
I
up
tipped
against
Melbourne.
Chip Melbourne.
I did.
Yeah, Jim tipped
Oh,
Melbourne.
so just you fucked it.
yeah, I went Penrith. I didn't think Storm could do it. especially with no months.
What'd you get in tips? 1 out of 8?
I got 1.
Yeah.
This
Doesn't
is
surprise
your
me.
redemption.
You don't get rugby league.
No, this is my redemption. I don't get round 1 footy. No one does.
So I'm going Panthers.
Yeah, look, Para have a good record against Penrith.
They do, Jim. They do. You've been looking at these notes because Para have won 4 of the last 6 versus Penrith.
They do. But in saying that, I think Penrith back at home, I think they're going to be hard to beat.
Yes. Like Para always seem to beat them. It's like a bit of a bogey team for Penrith.
And Moses is injured?
He might be fit, but he did do his groin.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, Penrith don't lose back-to-back that often.
Yeah.
You know? So I've gone back and looked. The
Back at
last
the
time
Fortress.
I lost back-to-back was last year, round 9 against Tigers, when Mick had him as his best bet, and it was woeful.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's how long ago Penrith have lost back-to-back.
Wow, okay.
So I can't see him losing 2 in a row. So for that reason,
Would you dress
Penrith.
up as a
An eel?
an eel?
I'm going to lose too much money for buying all these costumes, so my bank account says no.
Bit of breaking news just to interrupt the podcast. Spencer Lenu has been charged 8 matches.
8. I think that was the area I was thinking, 6 to 10.
So he's
So
back
I've nailed
for
it
the
right in the
Warriors
middle.
game. Unanimous decision.
Fuck,
8
Robbo
games.
will be
8 weeks.
filthy about that.
Yep.
New signing, and he's already copped 8 weeks. So
wow.
poor Roosters fans as well.
But deserving.
But yes, I think it's definitely deserving.
Raiders versus Tigers. Tigers playing their first game of the season, coming off a win against the bye.
Yeah, and it's not ideal. Caesar's ruled out already.
Yep. Lockie Galvin set to debut.
Yeah, big raps on the
Yeah.
kid.
I think we learned, if you listen to other podcasts, he's not a centre.
Yep.
He's a 5'8", and apparently
You learnt he's not a
5'8",
centre.
half.
Yeah.
And everyone listening, and apparently a very good one. So one to watch there.
Yeah, but no, go Raiders, I think.
On Raiders, Mickey, your
I
Raider
think
as
Raiders,
well.
they were impressive against the Knights. So I can't
Yeah.
go against that form. And Tigers, fresh.
Yeah,
And
they were.
They
And
weren't
this
great in the
stat is
trials.
very even more impressive. Raiders have won 11 of the last 12 matchups versus Tigers, and they're shooting for 8 in a row this Saturday. So if you're going stats and form, Raiders.
Also, 8 wins in a row against the Tigers.
Wow.
Coming up.
Shit, so
They've won
everyone's-
7 at the moment.
So
in a row.
stats say
Stats
Raiders.
are backing up Raiders.
All right, your new favourite team, Majors, the Cowboys versus the Knights.
Hold on 1 second. Let me just get my rope to catch my horsey. Yeah, we're going the Cows, baby, up in Townsville. You're not beating us. Zachy Labart, Tamalolo, 20 minutes on the bench. Who cares? We're winning. And Knights are not impressive
I'm
at
just
all.
thinking, you think about NRL journeyman, Age is slowly racking up a reputation. South,
Yeah.
Cowboys, he's
Doggies.
dressed up as a doggy.
For the Carras podcast.
Dolphin,
Dolphins.
and he was a Knights for the What's New in the Castle
And a clown.
and a clown. So,
But they're not a team.
Rooster supporter.
Roosters.
So who
Yeah,
you
no.
tipping this one? Cowboys Knights on paper, like
Cowboys, we're going to flog the Knights.
you can fucking flog the Knights.
We're going to flog them up there.
Something is wrong with the Knights. I
Yeah,
said in
something's not
when they
right.
went to Fiji against Melbourne, they didn't look good, and I thought it was the humidity.
if
I
it's
blame
the humidity, mate, fucking Townsville,
If it's the humidity, they're not going to like
they're
Townsville.
going to get fucking flogged.
So, and they didn't show up on the
Yeah.
weekend against Raiders.
No.
Ponga's not clicking. It does come down to Ponga. If he's on against his old club as well, that's the danger.
Yeah.
But yeah, concerning for the Knights at the moment.
13 plus.
Cowboys
Cowboys.
done. Storm versus Warriors. Now this one, as I alluded to me before the show, is shocking when it comes to the stats. Right now, I want you guys, everyone listening, to picture how many times in a row has Storm beaten the Warriors. Have a guess. We'll give you 3 seconds.
Yeah, go.
I don't know. If I'm someone listening at home, I'd say about 7, 8.
7, 8.
That's pretty big, isn't
Try
it?
higher.
Oh, well, it can't be over 10, can it, Mick?
Well, let's get the people at home guessing. Did you guess 10? It's higher. What is it, H?
It's actually 14 in a row
Wow.
versus Wars.
So Melbourne Storm won 14 in a row versus the Wars.
Yes. And it's about to be 15 this weekend. I'm tipping not the Wars, Storm.
The Melbourne Storm. I'm going Storm 2.
Storm win.
And Storm, yeah. They're
Done.
round 1 too impressive against the Panthers. Seagulls take on the Roosters, so the opposite Las Vegas clash.
Looking forward to this one.
Yep. Who
I
will
reckon
you
it'll
be
sort
going,
of matches
H?
around stuff.
Oh, you know, I love my stats. I couldn't choose here. I don't like Roosters very much. But the stats say Roosters are good at 4 Pines Park. They won 3 of the last 4.
Yep.
So I'm going to go Chookies because it's the last win they'll get in the next 2 weeks. Because South's obviously going to beat them in round 3.
Yep. Unbiased opinion.
Chooks for me, yeah.
Very unbiased.
What a surprise from you, mate.
Wow, so your second favourite team, you're tipping them?
Yeah, Chooks to get the job done at 4 Pines Park. And, yeah. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Why?
No, why? I want to know why.
Because I'll be there. That's why.
Are you going?
What?
I'm going to the game, yeah.
You're going?
Why the
Yeah.
fuck are you going to that
Mad
game?
invite? Or
There's
were you not
a
invited?
birthday party that I'm going. and it's there.
Where was our invite?
That's all good. No, we'll see you there, Jim.
Yeah, well,
You don't have other. How do you have other
Wait,
friends?
you have
than
other
us?
friends?
I do, yeah.
Wow, this is a
believe it or
shock.
not, I do.
Wow,
So
this is hurt.
yeah, that's
I'm
what
going to take this cowboy hat off now.
That's what we're gonna win.
Not
'cause
allowed,
I
mate.
thought we were close, Jim.
I'll be at the game. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think Teddy looks good. It looks like a new Teddy. He's fired up. He wants to prove everyone wrong.
Looks fit.
Taylor May off the bench. Woo.
Talon. He moved to Roosters.
He's big enough to be his brother. Terrell, sorry.
Yeah.
Terrell off the bench. Both May brothers are very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Roosters just win. But Manly were impressive in Vegas.
Who am I going to tip? Where are they playing?
4 Pines.
Ooh, I think that's Brooksvale. I'm going for the Seagulls.
Wow.
Yeah,
Brooksvale.
Brooksvale. Lock them in.
That's
I'm
a
big
good one.
Brooks guy.
Fuck
yep.
the Chooks. Final game of the round, Dolphins versus Dragons. Age, are you going on the Phins train?
Well, if you look at this costume, I will not be going on the Phins train.
No.
I'm going on the Dragons train. After the way they played,
Impressive
Benny Hunt
win.
looks good.
Yeah.
Sully looked good. Lomax, Sloan,
Sewer.
Sewer, and then
Damaging.
Dolphins.
Bro,
Lemelu
you know,
did his knee.
Raymond Fatamaro looked good.
He did as well.
He looked very
I thought it
good.
was
So,
like 2015.
even
I was
Little.
like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Even Little played good.
Little,
So,
yeah.
fuck, even Flano scored. So, honestly,
After that,
after watching the Dolphins game and like putting me through pain, they couldn't tackle. They let easy tries in. They couldn't build momentum. I can't go through that again.
yeah, right.
I'm going Dragons.
Yeah, I'm going Dragons.
You guys just don't get rugby league. This is how it works. The Dragons win round one. And they get everyone's hopes up. And then when all the odds are against them, Dolphins have injuries. This is when Dragons lose and Dolphins win.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah,
So I'll be going the Dolphins, and they've never lost a round 2 fixture. So
Oh, that's what
Wow.
I thought in round one. They never lost round one, but here we
yeah,
are.
but it's you.
Here we are, and
you
I'm
don't get
dressed as a
rugby league.
cowboy. Thank you, Phins.
Well, that's the round tip sponsored by TBC Live. Remember to download using the link in our episode description and bio. It's available on the App Store and Google Play. Plenty of prizes to be won this weekend,
Yes.
and plenty of games to predict on too. So
Okay, boys, I'm going to jump in here. Tryscorer Tryfecta. I've got a call from the boss. He's not happy with how we're performing. We haven't hit. And I'll tell you why. I think I know why. There's no punishment involved. So I think if we have a punishment involved, it'll force us to pick better. So
That's a good
we're going to
point.
bring back the chili. Are we
bring back
happy
the
with that?
chili.
The
I'm
chili
happy.
shot,
So
yeah.
if one person misses out of the three of us, you're doing a chili shot on the potty.
Yeah.
Like it.
Okay?
Yeah.
So Jimmy, start us off. Who are you picking this week?
I'm going to go Murray Talangi.
Muzza.
Muzz
Why?
against the Knights. 4 tries in 4 games versus the Knights. It's a fucking beast on
That's
that left
true.
wing.
Yes.
And,
And that
yeah,
means he'll be up against their right wing, who is
Jenkins,
now injured.
I believe.
It'll be Jenkins or Will Price, depending who they go to.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for team lists. So, yeah, that is a good pick there. Mick,
Yep.
I'll be going Xavier Coates
Yes.
from the Melbourne Storm. He scored 8 tries in his last 4 games against the Warriors.
that's fucked.
That's a
Wow.
lot. It's an average of 2 a game. There you go.
Jeez.
We're good at maths.
So, you want to score 2 or 1?
I want to score 1.
Oh, that should
Nice.
be easy, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it should be.
I'm going Ronaldo Mulatalo. He scored 5 in his 5 games versus Dogs. So, if you've got a math, that's an average of 1. So, he's going to
We're
score.
good. We're on today.
He's going to score. I'm going to give him a
Very
big
good,
soo,
mate.
and then that's it. We're going to hit the multi.
Like it.
Done. Okay, fill up the fridge.
Yes.
Another one we've been struggling, but Jimmy,
Mate.
do you want to take us through your traumatic experience?
Tui Kamakamitha. I've got a bone to pick with him. How on earth did he drop that ball? How?
He literally was,
He was over.
he was over the line, and I don't know what he was doing. He just
He
twisted
tri-
his hands.
Oh, you just trying
and
to like place
dead set
it.
dropped it.
Bro, just put it down.
Oh, he was
Big
over.
Tui. Oh. Yeah, it was Devo. AFB was obvious choice.
Yeah, he's always like short in the betting, so
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah,
I was thinking about
AFB's a beast.
you know what? Obviously, it's hindsight, but I was thinking about Flegler before the game, before the week.
Fleggy.
Because
Yeah.
cows tend to just concede
They
tries.
leaked a few. Let Kerr score in the
like
middle
in the
as well.
middles, like they always like tend
Yeah.
to let forward score. But anyway,
So who are you going this week?
I'm gonna go a bit of a rogue one. Oregon Kafusi.
Oregon Kafusi.
Yeah, weird.
That
eh?
is rogue.
That's a rogue.
That's like
pick.
a fridge you pick up off Marketplace.
yeah. It is.
You know, like fuck, that's rogue. Jim.
It is. I just picture like dogs middles, not that good.
Yep.
Brayley jumps out like a short ball. Fucking he's over.
Interesting. Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
Mick, who are you going for your fridge?
Daniela Paseka at Brooksvale.
Yeah, right.
Just vibes.
Just vibes.
fair.
This fill at the fridge is pure vibes.
It has to be vibes.
Like there's no like.
there's no
last
there's
year,
no stats for fridges.
I think I
scoring.
won the fridge contest last year. And it was because I purely picked AFB most weeks.
Yeah, that's a cheat code.
So
Because he's a fridge, but he's like a beast.
He's a
fridge,
fullback, like
you
we
know?
said.
He's a fullback playing in a fridge role.
add in fullback Blake.
Yeah. I'm gonna go the same as last week. I'm going Papali'i.
Back to
That is
back.
Josh. He looked good. He looks fit.
Wait, you're doing back-to-back
I'm going
fridges?
back to back. I'm sticking with the big papa.
Wow.
That's
He's the
that's a bit
definition of
average.
fridge, so I'm gonna stick with him.
That's
he,
very average.
he looked
Adrian.
good. He got close.
That's average.
You wait till he scores.
Anyway, listener questions.
That's average.
Here we go, boys. First one. I don't know if this is directed at someone, but I just threw it in there. At mon.stop. Everyone at work buys team snacks except one bloke. How do we get them to contribute?
I just did a bit of research on this username. She actually works at the same company Age works at.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Right.
I actually don't know anyone of the name Monstop, so you could be getting mistaken.
Is there any truth to what she's saying?
Are you that one bloke? I feel like you are that one bloke. I
I have bought snacks, but it was before she arrived to the company.
And when did she arrive at the company?
Maybe 6 to 10 months ago.
Well, that's the problem.
Why
You haven't
don't you
bought
buy
snacks
snacks?
in 10 months.
Well, it's a big team, you know. Everyone buys snacks, so maybe it is my turn coming up.
Jeez.
But
Mate.
I don't know. I just don't like going to buy snacks.
Contribute, mate.
What do you think I should buy as a snack? What snacks would you like in the office?
Chocolates always go well.
Chockies.
What
or
type of
some
chockies?
lollies.
Someone had
Sugar?
Easter eggs today in the office. Brilliant.
Easter eggs.
Brilliant.
Yeah, some chips.
When I first got my job, my mum used to work at Lindt.
Yeah.
So I brought chocolates, kid you not, like every day for like 2 months. So Mon, you missed out. I'm just loading them up. I've used all of them,
Yeah.
and when they expire, when I'm due again, you'll get snacks. So
All right.
save yourself.
Stay tuned. All right, next one. At Miles MacArthur. Does any of the results from round one change any of your top 4 or top 8 predictions?
They weren't my prediction for top 4, but Warriors, I wasn't 100% setting them.
Yeah.
And they didn't really impress in New Zealand. So I think this week will be a big week for them against the Storm. If they get blown out of the park, it's not worrying signs. It's only round 2. You
Yeah.
could say about for the first 5 rounds, but yeah, I don't know.
Well,
Warriors,
I was convinced Dolphins were making the 8.
yeah,
Now I am not.
yeah.
Yes, I wouldn't be either.
Well, I
After
had
that,
Bulldogs as my bold prediction to make the top 8. So even that.
Bulldogs with a
Yeah.
new signing, you can give them a few more weeks just to see if they change.
I think
But on the-
Raiders
on the-
now shift up a bit.
Raiders shift up. Don't think they make the 8 still.
Titans.
they'll get gutsy wins.
Titans shift down a bit.
Titans,
They
yeah,
go down the
Fafita and
pecking
Jody
order.
Campbell need to come back. But I can't really say. It's still round 1. I don't want to make any changes, but you got to rule out the Panthers. So we know if you can't score round 1, a single point, you can't win the comp.
I'm not ruling
But
it
no,
out.
don't do that. It's silly.
Next one at Zach.Goddard1. Hines, 6 points for Dally M. How?
Honestly, what is wrong with the Dally M system? It's fucked. The Dally M system's cast.
There was
No
it was
disrespect
actually
to
more.
Hines.
You
There
keep
was,
talking.
some weird one.
No.
Hammer got 1 point.
No disrespect to Hines, but how did he get 6 points?
Yeah, I don't know.
Even Adam Fanua-Blake played better than him.
Yeah.
Hines didn't do a try assist. He didn't do a line break assist. No line breaks. No tries. Literally just did, 13 runs for 59
Like,
meters.
is it because he went so shit in SuperCoach that
They felt bad.
No, he played good, but he,
yeah, that's
he was,
what I'm saying. Like,
he
I
was
think
well below his
we
best.
think he played bad,
because
but
we're,
because we're
looking at Supercoach.
Yeah, but then
But I think stats are important as well. Like, he didn't do any attacking stats.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
he defended well, stopped a few tries, but
Yeah.
to say he was the best player,
probably not on the park.
like
But
all the 2 judges both said he's the best player.
yeah, no, I don't know about that.
I don't know what they were watching. I would have gone either Talakai or Adam Fanua-Blake.
Yeah, AFB.
Even Turbo got 6.
Yeah,
Like, Brooks was better than him. Olakwatu and Garrick were better. Even Cherry played good. Like, that was weird.
yeah.
Don't know what's doing.
Even, for instance, Harry Grant got 4 points in the Storm game.
He didn't really run that much, but I guess defensively
was
it was
he-
a rock.
Like he was okay.
Was he the best player in that match?
Don't know.
Don't know. Probably not.
That was a hard one because it was like no tries or anything. It was 1 try and a
Oh,
tap back.
that's rough. And then, I don't know. What about Hammer picking up a point?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it
about
was for his try assist to Lukey. It was
Yeah,
a good
but
kick to Lukey.
that. Surely, like any of those Cowboys players were better than Hammer that whole game.
Yeah, 100%. Like, he did some good things, but some things he would
Yeah,
regret.
like
So-
did Holmes get on?
Holmes
points?
got 1. So are you saying that like Holmes
Yeah,
and
no.
Hammer were the same? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's flawed.
Like
It's
they got
definitely
flogged. They shouldn't get anything.
Yeah,
But
anyway.
there's definitely no fix for it. Shout out to Bryce Cartwright, Hines, and Turbo for leading the Daily M's after round one.
There you go.
Yes.
Next question.
Lucky you can't bet on it.
Yeah. At King_Tiger_1940. Thoughts on Tigers 2024 season ahead?
Well, I've tipped them to get the spoon.
I want to see them this week. I need to see them
Mick?
before I make any.
Yeah, I'm like Jim. I need to see him. Benji's in charge now.
Yeah.
Have they signed anyone new? Like for the Caesar, obviously coming in.
Sullivan. Could be
Bud
good.
Sullivan.
Yeah. Just I need to see them first, but they have the forward pack to do something. They just
Olam, yeah.
Does the
their
Olam,
1
yeah.
to 5 is just and needs a bit more experience in it.
Yeah. And they got young Lockie Galvin in the halves this week. So it's another one where you got to, you can't read too much into it.
Yep. And last one for this week at Jardy_Masso43. Why are Broncos so shit already?
Do we need to remind them? It's round 1.
It is.
Do you reckon he forgot it's round 1?
I think because they played in Vegas, he didn't realize it was.
But
Yeah.
to be fair, they were
Weren't great.
they were pretty bad.
Yeah.
Round
The
one.
only logical answer for that is they were thinking about playing the casino and going to the strippers
Gonna-
after.
Yeah, right.
That's the only logical answer.
Is
Or
it?
it's the grand final hangover. Because did you see the thing where NRL and AFL grand finalists, all 4 of them lost this week in round 1?
Yep.
All four.
Collingwood,
Yeah, Pies got
Lions,
flogged.
Did Lions lose the
Yeah.
grand final last year?
Who
No.
I don't even know who's in the AFL grand
Pies
final.
won the grand final.
Yeah, but
last
who
year.
Who'd
lost
they
to
beat?
They beat the Lions.
And they lost as well this
I
week.
said.
No, or Lions choked it. Yeah, they were up 40
So I'm
against
saying all
Carlton.
4 grand finalists in AFL and NRL
Yeah, right.
lost this week. So
Yeah.
that could be the theory, grand final hangover. So, but I don't know. They're probably going to lose to South, so we'll have to see.
Yeah, no.
Don't know about that, mate.
How about that? But that's all from us this week. Thanks for tuning in one day early. By the time you're listening to this, we'll be getting ready for Fred again.
Oh, I'm
so
so keen for Fred again.
yeah, it's a big
Again and again and again.
and then again. So
Oh.
that's all from me.
That's all from me.
And all for me. Phins in the bin. See you guys.
Go well. See ya.